Hello and welcome to What's On at Blackwood Miners, our monthly update on all the fantastic shows coming up in the next few months. My name is Craig.
And my name's Lacey.
We'll kick it off with what we've got going on in September, starting off our autumn season. Signed, sealed and delivered straight to Blackwood High Street on Thursday the 8th of September is Soul Train. They'll be bringing you hits from artists such as Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight, Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, Whitney Houston and much, much more. Soul Train promise you a great atmosphere, wonderful memories and a fun night out. Doors open at 7 o'clock for a start of 7:30 and tickets are priced at £22.75.
I believe it's just a day after then. We have our first Blackwood Miners comedy night in a good long while.
Yeah, so back by popular demand, because we used to run comedy nights quite a while ago, and we've had lots of people Facebook message us, send us messages on Twitter, emails, stopping us in the street saying, hey, bring back comedy nights. Probably not the last one, but definitely the first two.
And we have listened. This time we have it on the 9th of September, which is just a day after Soul Train, if you're looking for an entire weekend of good stuff. After that, it will be on the first Friday of every single month. So that's fantastic. And every show, there'll be 3 different comedians who will make you laugh. If you book in advance, you can pay £12.75, and if you book on the door, it's £14.75. So if you book early, you can save yourself £2. See as many comedy shows as you can, isn't it?
First up, on September the 9th, the lineup will be Paul Tonkinson, Diane Spencer, and MCing will be Kevin Shepherd.
So that's anyone aged 16 and over, and that's on the 9th of September at 8 p.m, and then first Friday of the month. Next up, we have Chicken Shed Theatre as the company, and they have 3 wonderful shows for a bit of a different age group. So for 0 to 3-year-olds, we have Planet Play, which is a sensory show with lots of lights and colours and sensations, and I believe puppets as well. And that's on the 10th of September at 10 a.m. And then for 0 to 6-year-olds, we have Tales from the Shed, which also has puppets, but it's a bit more of an adventure where there's going to be a story and the children will be in the audience with the actors and they're going to be playing along and playing a part, so it's very nice and creative. That is on 11:30 a.m. And then at 1:15 p.m. is Better World, named after a book it's based on. It's all about how our local communities work, how our local governments work, and how to sort of implement change. And that is for children aged 6 to 11 years old. And then if you book 2 or more of these shows as well, you get a 25% discount. And there will also be workshops happening. Check in with us later to see the details on those, but they sound amazing too from what I've heard. And the best thing about this is that on the 10th of September as well, I believe we have the Blackwood Beach Party.
Blackwood Beach Party from 9 o'clock on September the 10th, yeah.
So once you're done with these shows, you can just go outside and enjoy the beach party as well.
Yeah, so make a day of it. Come down at 9, go to the beach party, come along, catch a show, and then jump back into the beach party again. Day out for the entire family.
Fantastic day out.
The next show we've got coming up then is Shaping Tomorrow Together. So, Shaping Tomorrow Together is a collection of 3 short films looking at themes of acceptance, overcoming adversity and disconnection through the eyes of 3 different people. Now, after each one of the short films, there'll be a short Q&A session with the protagonist or the director. So the audience can ask questions and find out more about how the films got made, a little bit more about the themes and that kind of stuff as well. So the 3 films we've got is Louder is Not Always Clearer, which is an honest portrayal of a man perceived to be full of confidence and who is outwardly social but inwardly vulnerable and at times isolated. So for hearing viewers, it's described as an illuminating and emotional experience. And for deaf viewers, the film is said to be a familiar tale of misunderstanding and isolation. But for all viewers, they say it's going to be a humorous and at times moving story of one man's attempt to cope, to fit in and be accepted. The second film we've got on then is No Borders, No Nation. After escaping from a war zone, crossing the endless desert and open oceans, Surgeon Hassam's arrival in the UK does not mean the end of his journey. And the final film we've got is Fluorescence, an autobiographical account of a woman's journey of immigration. The film explores themes of liberation and captivity and it follows a woman whose journey of immigration is over, but whose suffering and displacement continues. All of these films will be shown on Saturday the 17th of September, and you get all of this for the low, low price of £5.75 for the entire show.
I know, as well as the Q&A afterwards as well. It sounds really interesting, and with the ticket price being so good, you know.
Yes, if you've got a really good interest in the cinema and independent cinema, definitely come along to check that out. Because again, you get those three shows for £5.75, plus we get the Q&A at the end of it as well. Following on from Shaping Tomorrow Together, we've got 2065, which is brought to us by Frozen Light. 2065 is a futuristic sensory extravaganza. I always get that word wrong, don't I? And I like RuPaul. I should know this word. 2065 is a futuristic sensory extravaganza for audiences with profound and multiple learning disabilities. So the good/bad thing about this one is we sold it out.
Woo!
It's completely sold out.
Our first sold out show.
Which is absolutely amazing. However, if this is something that you are interested in the future, or you know someone who might be interested in this type of show, please let us know, because we want to do more inclusive theatre shows for people and for anyone in the community to actually get access to. So drop us an email, get in touch with us on social media, give us a phone call, stop me in the street, and just let us know if this is a type of show you'd like to come back to Blackwood Miners.
I believe we're on the last one now, which is an evening of mediumship with Simone Jones and Dave Winterfeld.
Yes, it wasn't in the programme initially, so it's an additional show for us.
No, it was very quickly added in. They are a medium act, described as having 30 years of experience between them and being amazing, spirited people with a great ability for spirit communication. They promise it'll be an interactive evening with uplifting energy. They are going to be on September the 30th, so just getting in the 30th of September right there. And it'll be for people 16 and plus, and it will cost £10 per person. Pretty good price as well.
Did I ever tell you I used to be a medium?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a large now.
No.
So that's all the shows that we've got on in September at the moment. But the other thing might be worth checking out is at Blackwood Miners we do run a lot of classes, and it's worth checking out in the program. I'm not going to go through them all because there are so many, but we've got different kind of dance classes for all age ranges, from 0 to 5 all the way up to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100. However old you are, you can access some sort of class down here. So like I said, theatre, drama, dance. We've got ballet, we've got jazz, we've got tap. We've also got the Parkinson's dance, which has changed its time. It was at 10 o'clock. Now it's going to be from 1 p.m. until 2:15 p.m. on a Wednesday. And we've also got the tea dance every Tuesday from 1:45 to 3:45 if you wanted to check that out.
And remember, if there's any classes you want to see, make sure you tell us. If we hear enough about it, we'll try and look for it. We'll try and get it in.
So the other thing a lot of people may or may not know is 2022 marks 30 years of the Blackwood Miners becoming a theatre. During my sorting out of a desk that I inherited, I came across what I was very excited to find, which was the Blackwood Miners' very first programme, which is dated February to July of 1992. And I'm going to put some pictures of these up on social media if anybody wants to check them out. But I'd be interested to know if anybody actually remembers receiving this programme in the post. It's very small, it's like an A6 size. It's so old that the phone number does not have a 1 in it. It's 0495 227 206. So it's before the time that they actually added the 1 in the area code.
I would definitely love to hear about any experiences you guys had, even if not the first year, any of the very early years. We want to know. We want to know our history.
If you've been down, and you've seen a show that you can remember, just drop us a message or, check it on social media for us. Now, the funny thing about the brochure, obviously, February to July 1992, I'm right in assuming this brochure is actually older than you, Lacey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm a 98 baby.
So if you remember the programme, then you probably feel really old right now.
Yeah, that's why I need people to tell me about it. I have to, I need to know.
To be fair, I'm feeling a little bit older just talking about it because I remember 1992 because the year later is when Jurassic Park came out into the cinema for the first time. Have you ever seen Jurassic Park?
No.
We've actually got a dinosaur show coming to the theatre at some point. So I thought I'd just kind of take us on a little bit of a trip down memory lane just to remember some of the good times back at the Blackwood Miners of past shows that came before. And I thought, why not start with the very, very first program? And I'm opening right now, and I'm looking at February of 92. And the very first thing we ever had on Tuesday the 4th was a guided tour. So we used to run a lot of guided tours by looks of it around the Blackwood Miners. But the very, very first actual performance or show that we had was the Welsh National Opera gala opening performance of Don Pasquale. That was on Monday the 17th and Tuesday the 18th of February. The really cool thing I saw about this show is the prices. To come along to a gala opening performance of Don Pasquale back in February of 1992, it would set you back just £10 standard or £8 concession.
That's not very different from what we have right now, to be honest.
To be fair, looking through some of the prices we have, obviously we've got our Shaping Tomorrow Together films for £5.75. Planet Play and all the Tales from Wales shows from Chicken Shed Theatre, £7.75. So prices haven't really changed that much, you know.
Yeah.
In 30 years, I think we're still offering really, really good value for money, if I do say so myself. That's all I'm going to do from the 92 programme for now. So if you are interested, I'm going to put some pictures up on social media. And what I might do is every time we have one of these podcast episodes, I might pick out another brochure from a different time and pick a month and see what we had going on, see if anyone remembers. Because the other thing you might find is if you do jump on our social media now, we're out doing some outreach, giving out the programme down in a supermarket the other day. And they got into conversation with a gentleman who'd been to the Blackwood Miners and actually saw Black Sabbath perform here in 1970. And the member staff went off and actually found the old poster of Black Sabbath at Blackwood Miners. And did anybody remember Black Sabbath at the Blackwood Miners?
Definitely jealous of that.
Yeah, we've also found when Coldplay actually played here as well. So if you remember any kind of acts that came through, anything that was memorable for you, let us know. And if they want to drop us a line and let us know, if they want to get in contact, Lacey, how can they do that?
Oh, we've got several ways. We've got our social medias. We go as Blackwood Miners on Facebook and Twitter. We have a phone number, 01495 227206. Our email is bmi@caerphilly.gov.uk. And if you want to send us a letter, we never get letters, but if you want to send us a letter.
I want a letter.
I demand a letter.
You've been told, everybody out there right now, get out your pens and paper, write Lacey a letter.
Please. That'll be Lacey Reid at Blackwood Miners Institute, High Street, Blackwood, NP12 1BB.
So yeah, send all your fan mail to Lacey. Cool. Well, thank you very much for listening. We hope that there's going to be something for everyone this autumn season of Blackwood Miners. We've got a mass amount of diverse and inclusive theatre shows, dance shows, films, entertainment, live music, family. I mean, you name it, comedy. We've got everything. So hopefully there's something for everyone. If there's not something for you,
that's when you get in contact with us.
You tell us what you want to see. If we've missed out your specific thing that you enjoy, tell us and we'll see what we can do as well. So until then, hope to see you at the Blackwood Miners soon and catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
And a little musical treat. I'm now going to sing Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You from the film The Bodyguard in honour of Soul Train coming.
In her tone as well. I want to hear those high tones.
Big